So we're here at the Houston Latino Film Festival. This is the 9th annual festival, and I'm here with one of the artists from our exhibition of Xicanidad.
Thank you so much. My name is Ariel Rodriguez, and when I was first introduced to this gallery and concept, I was very stricken. I feel like these past few years, I have been cultivating myself in the musical world. I am a DJ by trade, but I also have a background in public health. So by day, I do work in the healthcare technology field. So being able to kind of see different aspects and growing up, I experienced so much in a certain niche way. I was raised by my grandparents, and I hold all of those stories and my family's lineage so close to me. And I think that's impacted me so much over time and just over the years. And feel like I have so much to say. And I used music as a vessel to channel that. And that helped me lead into meeting Raquel and Audrey. My specific art piece that I chose to curate for this exhibit was in regards to my grandmother's legacy. And during Christmas time in usual Chicano households, Mexican-American households, we would make tamales. And so it's the perfect opportunity to just catch up with your family, listen to music, just sharing old stories, and just really just being together. And all of that, I wanted to pretty much have someone step into that and feel what it would feel like to be in my house or be at my family parties. And so a lot of the music that I curate, which I had the privilege to be able to DJ today at today's event as well, went along with that. So a lot of the music I played is music we would just have in the background while we're cooking and while we're laughing and enjoying it. So I had a good friend of mine take pictures of us and capture my family in its essence. And so those were the photographs that were used in the gallery as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
okay.
So it's a bit of tangible goods that we had in the house and those photos.
It's something I relate to also. So I grew up around my grandparents, maybe more than a typical, let's say, non-Latin family, right? And it's interesting to see that in your work and to see that that's the motivation of the work. Tell me about your experience here at the festival today, earlier, how that felt for you just to have your work here and the reaction that you got from the audience.
Well, I think leading up to all of this and just from my art in general has always been about finding myself. So being able to be at live events like this and actually recognize what I do in all different spectrums at an event like this and be surrounded by loved ones and, friends or just people that enjoy learning about the culture or who are part of it. And it's almost like I was talking to the other artists today, just feeling seen. Like, wow, thank you for seeing that because I also see that too, but in my own way. So it was just very full circle to be able to also enjoy the art that we create as well, instead of just creating and moving on to the next thing,
Right.
which we do so often.
Of course.
And so to have an opportunity to just have a space to just enjoy and grab a water, drink, and just walk around and just see everyone indulge in it, and it felt very moving and very proud.
And so you were, as part of this exhibit, you were part of a collection of 26, I believe, artists. So what was that like also kind of seeing everybody else's work here and really being part of that group, that collective?
So I like to think as specifically the Mexican American community in Houston and also in other places that I've been privileged to visit, is just I see. And I think almost kind of like a childlike movie mindset, which, like growing up, my grandmother was someone who loved movies and film. And so we would always connect on that. And so I have a childlike mindset where we're all family, at the end of the day, you remind me of my uncle, you remind me of my cousin, you remind me of my grandma. So being able to see that in someone else's family and just seeing that together all in this room, it makes me feel like the communities that my family talked about, because times change, where we don't live in a walkable city where we're necessarily able to be at each other's reach every moment, or it does take a little bit to drive to Tia's house on the weekends now. So but being able to see us in a collective unit like that just makes me feel very at home,
Yeah.
and just it's like we all found ourselves in this place together. So
Right.
and our
Right.
work speaks for itself.
Yeah, exactly. Were you familiar with any of the artists that were here today?
Yes, so I was familiar with a few. We've met through community events, which,
Okay.
whether that's through my DJing or whether that's through other artists where I just happen to see maybe a flyer about their work, or I saw photos. And social media has also been a very great tool in
Yeah.
that way of being able to network and reach out, or just, stumble across people that are just genuine people, and I enjoy the work that they have. So I was able to be a part of this with a few friends,
That's
that I've
great.
met through
That's
creative
great.
arts.
That's part of what we try to do here at the festival. Try to
Yeah.
nurture that, make that a possibility for so many people. Is there anywhere people can follow you, or just learn more about your work, or just see what kind of things you're working on next?
Yeah, so I am working on my website, but just to go through some of the gallery and art that I have created already. But on the musical side, I do have my mixes live on SoundCloud, and I am very active on my LinkedIn professionally, and I do promote my art on there as well. And also through Instagram, as my Instagram, Ariel the DJ is my Instagram
Okay,
handle.
we'll put it on there.
Yes. But yeah, those are the main media networks. But hopefully, once I have my website established, it'll be a little bit easier for everyone to find. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, great. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here today, and I do hope you come back. We see you at the festival again with a film, or to watch films with more work. And thank you for sitting down and talking with us for a little bit.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here and to be interviewed.